Good afternoon and happy Monday to all of your sunshiny faces, guys. I was up early babysitting this morning, and honestly, guys, I don't know why I actually didn't end up feeling very well today, but this morning at like, I don't even know, it was probably 8 o'clock maybe or something like that. I was literally sitting on the couch and I was like, I'm gonna fall asleep right here. And like my eyes are closing and I was like, I need more coffee. I've never had that where like, and here's the thing, guys, I was too tired to drink my coffee was the problem. Like after I finally had my coffee, I felt totally fine, but it was just the lack of coffee in me in the morning. And like I said, I was like, I need to keep drinking this and I can't drink it right now. And yeah, guys, if I didn't have coffee, I would not be babysitting at 7 o'clock in the morning this summer. Like I said, I seriously like have never had that happen where I was just like I need coffee, like, because normally I don't get up that early, or I'm not that tired. I didn't go to bed that late last night, which is also kind of a weird thing, but like it's like something must have just been like exhausting me. And like I don't know if it was like yesterday, because I didn't really do anything yesterday, and so then today my body's just like, no, you can't be up this early. Like you didn't do anything yesterday, you were so lazy yesterday, or like what it was like and why I was so tired today. And it was just then, and then like I said, once I had my coffee and everything like that, I was completely fine, guys. Like I was totally wide awake, and I've been pretty much wide awake all the rest of the day today. But yeah, so that was kind of fun this morning, almost falling asleep on the couch. But anyways, guys, we babysat this morning, like I said, or earlier during the day today. I did though just get a message from our friend who we're babysitting for, and she said that her mom's gonna drop him off tomorrow at like 11 o'clock. Like she's done, she did twice before already, so I think just like kind of so he can sleep in and stuff like that, because like he was kind of looking like he was gonna fall asleep on the couch this morning when I had a movie on and like we were having breakfast and stuff like that. I was like, I think he's gonna fall asleep. Like he was all wrapped up underneath a blanket and stuff like that too, and I was like, yeah. So I was also falling asleep out on the couch as well. So yeah, this morning was, I think, rough for almost all of us. But yeah, she said that her mom has off work tomorrow, so she's gonna drop him off tomorrow at like 11. So that means I can sleep in. I probably won't sleep in like past 8 or 9 o'clock, because if I sleep in any later than that, then my entire day I'm just really crabby. Like if I sleep in, I'm normally a crab. And like now for me, sleeping in is like anything after like 9 or 10 o'clock pretty much. So I'm not gonna like, you know, get up like when he's getting here. Like I'd like to get up and have like a little bit of time and stuff like that in the morning where I'm not rushing around. But it is kind of relaxing. Like, you know, honestly, guys, the thing is too is that like that first week when she was bringing him by at 8 o'clock, I felt like that was like the perfect time. Like I think that I had enough time like in the morning and stuff like that, but now it's just like 8 o'clock or like 7 o'clock. Like I have not been able to get up on my own, and I don't know how long. Like Jack is the one that has to wake me up. That's why on Friday of last week, like I had to have Jack wake me up. So yeah, it's been like I said, I'm not a super morning person. It's difficult for me, and the problem is because I think I'm such a night owl. Like I don't like to go to bed early. Like 9 o'clock is too early to go to bed, but like if I try and, you know, and it's not even 9 o'clock, it's like 9 o'clock is when like 9:30, like 10 o'clock is when I need to start getting myself together and ready for bed and stuff like that. But for me, it's like I start at like 10:30, 11 o'clock, and then I'm not in bed and asleep until like after midnight and stuff like that. So that's where I think I struggle the most, and that's why like that 8 o'clock was like, it felt like really good. But Yeah, now it's 7 and I'm like just barely able to like get up. But I was thinking about that. I was like, yeah, remember that first week when she was like brought him by at like 8 o'clock, and I was like, and that seemed early. I was like, now I'd be like, oh my gosh, I could sleep another hour. Like, that just seemed crazy. Which it's like, you know, I can still do it. I can still get up at 7 o'clock. It's not that big of a problem, but I think it's just sometimes it's the me not being prepared enough to go to sleep earlier, you know, if like I know that I'm going to be tired or something like that. So yeah, the fact that it'll be a little bit later tomorrow will be kind of nice. The other thing too is that whole first week it was alternating days, so it was Monday, Wednesday, and Friday instead of like 3 days in a row and then also on Friday. So that's why tomorrow will be a little bit nicer to at least get like an extra hour or two of sleep. But yeah, I also always have Thursdays too that I can kind of like catch up on sleep, which isn't that big of a deal. But yeah guys, the other thing too is that I know I mentioned this over the weekend, I think, or something like that, when it was like 100 degrees out. But guys, my curtains in my room, I don't have them all the way closed because of my air conditioner, but I don't know why, guys, I love sitting in here with my curtains closed. Like, there's just something about it feeling so like cozy, and like, I don't know, I had curtains when I slept in the back bedroom, which like has our back door, so it had like long hanging curtains, but I've never had like curtains like that, you know, I don't know, just kind of like make the room feel like a quiet, cozy cave, you know. Like, honestly guys, I'm kind of super excited for when it's winter and like having them down, because the thing was, guys, I couldn't close them all the way, or not close them, but like open them all the way, because I guess is it called closing them? Because it was too close to my desk, and so there were cords that were behind my desk and they kept getting stuck on my cord, and then they weren't hanging right and they looked all bunched up, and I was like, this looks stupid, I don't want to leave them here like this. So I ended up having me and my dad pulled my desk out a little bit from the wall, just so that there's a little bit more room so it can hang, and that's not the side against where my hutch is anyway, so it really isn't that big of a deal. I lose like a few inches in the rest of my room just because of that, but it's not like that big of a deal. So yeah guys, and I feel like too, now that I have my carpet, it's like my whole room, well, I mean, and I've had these curtains up for like, I don't even know, probably since 2 years ago maybe, or something like that. I think that's when we repainted my room. But I've had them for like that long, and I've only maybe had them like out that's the word I'm going to use. I think it's closed. You close curtains, you don't, when you open them, it's like you open them because you're opening them. So yeah. But anyways guys, I had them like I said, closed maybe like 2 or 3 times. Like, literally that's all I've had them closed in the last like 2 years. And so now I've been like doing it when I go to bed at night, and it's like just so nice though, kind of, to like wake up, because I don't have like that like sun coming in like through the cracks and like the blinds, because I still do have blinds as well, just because it adds an extra layer of protection from the sun. But then also too, like, if I'm not using the curtains, I can still have those down if I want to, or I can still, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of useless, but like you guys can see how I can't close that one all the way anyway because of the air conditioner, so I can still close the blinds. And I am like really weird about when I go to sleep, I have to have them like closed. Like, I don't like to sleep in rooms that don't have curtains or blinds or something like that. Like when when we were redoing my room, guys, and I was sleeping upstairs, Matthew and Jack's room, they have one window, I think maybe 1 or 2, that didn't have like curtains or anything like that, and I made them hang blankets up in the window just because I felt really weird about like sleeping. And it's up on the 2nd floor too, so like you'd expect like it to not be that weird, but I don't know why, I have a real problem with not being able to sleep with like something over the windows. And I think it was because like for so long I slept in that back bedroom with the doors, and like it always freaked me out. Like, I always thought like somebody was gonna be like looking in the door and like or trying to open the door, and like it was always locked, and like we even had like alarm on it and stuff like that, but I still was just always really freaked out. And so I think to this day it's still kind of like like just freaks me out, like if it's, I don't know, I don't have something that's covering my window. So I probably wouldn't be able to sleep if it didn't. Like my parents will leave their blinds, they have blinds in their room, but like they'll leave them like open, or like, you know, just turn the like spinny things, not so that they're like, they don't pull them up sometimes like all the time, but they might just like turn them open. And they will like sleep with them like that, and I'm like, how did you guys sleep with this? Like, first off, it's like the sun's coming in the morning. Like, what if you were trying to sleep in, or, you know, like for me especially too, like the sun starts coming up at like around, I don't know, 6 or something like that. I mean, like the sun is still like fresh up in the sky at 7 o'clock when I'm getting up in the morning. But you know, if it starts waking me up in the morning at like 6 o'clock, then obviously, like, you know, I'm up an hour earlier than I'm supposed to be. So that's why for me, like, I like having, I think they're blackout curtains as well, and they do a really good job of like keeping the light out. I do really like them. And I've been, like I said, actually using them more lately now because I can. The only problem is that the rod actually, which you guys might be able to see, it doesn't actually go all the way to the like edge of the window. It's like a little bit like shorter in, which only looks weird when they're actually like closed. I think that's the right word for that. And it makes it look shorter because it doesn't go all the way up to like the window on that side. But when I have them open and like put behind the hooks, then they look fine. So it's weird though, because I forget that I like bought all the hardware for it, because like I rarely ever would pay attention or like use them and stuff like that. So now that I have been, it's been kind of nice. Anyways guys, so I need to take a shower and get to bed, because although I don't have to be up super early tomorrow, like I said, I'm still gonna be up early. So yeah, and then Jack has a tournament tomorrow, like a 7-on-7 tournament, I think, tomorrow at, what's it called? It's not until I think like 4 o'clock. He's gonna leave the same time I think they do for practices anyway. Friday they have a day tournament, and I don't know if it's this Friday or next Friday though, but I know tomorrow they do. So it's just like normal, like he won't be here for like the last hour when we babysitting anyway, but we're gonna have a shortened day tomorrow as well. So anyways though guys, I will see you all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.